Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Tuesday, June 7, 2016, around 7:02 in the morning in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's going to be a mix of sun and clouds today. Later on, it's going to be rain and thunder showers, and it's going to be in the 80s. Beginning tomorrow, it's going to be cooler but sunny. Some news to report: the Pittsburgh Penguins beat the San Jose Sharks by the score 3-1 to go up 3-1 in the series. Stanley Cup's finals. The Penguins could close it out tomorrow night at home. Also, it's Happy National Chocolate Ice Cream Day. Actor Will Smith and Lennox Lewis are among the pallbearers at Muhammad Ali's funeral. And sad news to report in the world of MMA. MMA fighter Kimbo Slice passed away at the age of 42. So prayers to his family. And that's about it on the news. My first video blog subject of the day is about the top 10 list of everything and anything. I've now reached the top 10 celebrities that would make a great television game show host. And this is an awesome list. Over the past few years, game shows have been revived, and they've been having comedians or television personalities as game show hosts, because the regular game show hosts, the most famous ones, are no longer with us or have been long retired. And here are the top 10 celebrities that would make a great game show host. Number 10 on this list is Eric Bischoff, former WCW president and Raw general manager for WWE, also worked backstage for TNA. Eric Bischoff, back in the early 90s, had a look of a game show host, and in fact, he almost left the wrestling business to host a game show. And he would make a great game show host, but he would probably have to dye his hair now to be a game show host. Number 9 on this list of the top 10 celebrities that would make a great game show host, the owner of the WWE, Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon would be a perfect host of a game show like Family Feud or a revived version of Tattletales, because he's very, very serious. He could add some of when Vince was a commentator, he could do knuckle. Would be very great if you could host a game show. Number 8 on this list of the top 10 celebrities that would make a great game show host, Heidi Klum. Heidi Klum is a supermodel. She also is on America's Got Talent as a judge, and also Project One Way. Heidi would be a perfect host for a game show like a revived version of Treasure Hunt, or like a participation game show, or Truth or Consequences, a revived version of that. Number 7 on this list of the top 10 celebrities that would make a great game show host would be Keith Olbermann, who's worked for ESPN and also MSNBC. He could be host maybe a serious question and answer game show, like a revived version of Tic-Tac-Toe or a revived version of Blockbusters. He could have a little of his humor. Number 6 on this list of the top 10 celebrities that would make a great game show host would be Steve Wilkos. Steve is a talk show host, and he probably would host a game show that's a little more like risque and stuff. Maybe a new version of The Moment of Truth. And if people lie on his show, he could say, "Get off my stage." Number 5 on this list of the top 10 celebrities that would make great game show hosts would be CBS Sports announcer Jim Nantz. Jim Nantz could host a revived version of the $64,000 question, but they could call it the $1,640,000 question. Or maybe he could be like a host of like a new version of What's My Line. Number 4 on this list of the top 10 celebrities that would make a great game show host will be NBA Hall of Famer Charles Barkley, who works for the NBA on TNT. Charles could make, would be perfect if there was a new version of I've Got a Secret, because he has a chemistry. He's a very funny guy. Number 3 on this list of the top 10 celebrities that would make a great game show host, talk show host Kelly Ripa. Kelly Ripa would be super as a game show host. Maybe something that's like funny, a funny game show. Maybe she could host a new version of the Newlywed Game or the Gone Show. Number 2 on this list of the top 10 celebrities that would make a great game show host is NBC sports announcer and MLB play-by-play announcer Bob Costas. Bob Costas was actually considered to host the revived version of 21 back in 2000. He was one of the names considered. Bob would be perfect hosting like a straight question and answers game show, like a revived version of A Joker's Wild, or maybe make a big money game show because he's knowledgeable in a lot of stuff. And number 1 on this list of the top 10 celebrities that would make a great game show host, Oprah Winfrey, the queen of talk shows. Oprah Winfrey would make a great game show host. She has a big empire. She could create her own game show, a format that the people would love, and she could host it and she could syndicate it, and it would be a big time hit. Or maybe she could put it on her own network, Oprah Winfrey Network. I think Oprah would make a super game show host. And that's about it on that. 2 more video blogs coming your way today. One will be about why the Big 12 conference should add 2 more teams to really be the Big 12 again, because they only have 10 teams. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about WPIX morning news weather meteorologist Linda Church. Linda Church rocks. And that's about it. And keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Button guy. Julie Button rocks. And of course, she's got nice legs. Molly Rosenblatt's the best. Amy Swenzi's awesome. Elizabeth Hutt's so sunny and has nice legs. And in the words of Sean Luce, get out! See you later. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Bye now.